Welcome. I believe you can hear me loud and clear. Hello, you're all welcome to class. I believe you are hearing me loud and clear. Hello,
Yes, good evening.
good evening.
Yes, I can
So,
hear
uh,
you, sir.
so our instructor is not feeling fine. So I'm going to take this class, and I want you to concentrate and flow with me. If you have any questions to ask, you can ask. So as soon as I start explaining, so today we are going to talk about formatting, and we are going to look on various concepts of Excel. So first of all, I'm going to take you down to how we can make use of our data set, like arrange it. Please mute your mic. So I'm going to take you on how you can organize your data. So today we are going to see how um, we can freeze our panel. So when we talk about freezing of panel, when we have a large data or data set, for example, just imagine seeing our data like this. Did you see our panel is being freezed? And how did we freeze it? So we are going to see how we freezed it. So I want to unfreeze it again and take you through the journey. Look at this. This was not the way the data set was before. So I unfreeze it. Now for us to freeze this panel, we have to highlight the header or the role you want to freeze. For example, I want to freeze the header, the title of every column. So I will select it and come to this button where you see freeze panel. Now I'm going to freeze it on uh, top row. Top row meaning that the when you are scrolling, the uh, the header or the row you freezed will be freezed when you are scrolling. So let me freeze it, and you see that this header is being freezed. So this is how you can freeze your header. And also we want to see how we can, let me unfreeze it. Now we want to see how we can organize this data. Look at this data. The data is like compressed. Now we want to make it look more readable, and at least you can see all the details. Now we have to highlight each columns. We have to highlight each columns we want to freeze. Now let's see. You see, I am highlighting every column I want to freeze. I want to expand. Now, when I highlight it to the end, I double tap this center or that demarcate columns twice. Now look at it. I will click it twice, and everything will be organized, will be arranged. No one will be on top of the other, so our data will look well organized. And also we are going to see how we can use some let's say functions. Okay, so if you have any question, you can raise up your hand. Okay, if you have any question, but if you don't have, I will continue the teaching. So now I want to see, for example, your manager, you were given a data and your manager said they want to see statistics of those people, or the statistics of the sales in the middle of the year. So you can rush and give a quick description using a function called rep. Rep is used to create or represent your data quickly for easy accessing. Like it will create it like a graph or any pattern you feel like to use. So now let's see how we can use the rep to create a quick graph. Okay, so I'm going to use the equal to, then I'll say rep, then I'll use my bracket. This bracket, I have to use something I like, what I want it to represent. For example, look at this. I want it to generate a graph that will look like a straight line. Okay, then I will press my comma. Then I have to select this column. Why? Because we want to see the price of the flow and the price of our sales. So let's see. Now I will divide it by 1000 because of some reason. When I leave it like this, I will have I think the numbers is very long. The numbers of line he gave me is very long. So due to the number of line is very long, I have to divide it by 1000 or by 100 so that it can give me a minimized range. Okay, I'm coming. Let me change this font so that you can see it very well. Let me change the font. So I'm using a calligraph. So let me see, play bell, play bell. Okay, let's see something nice. Okay, good. This one is still okay. Now I don't want it like this, and it will not give me my what I want to represent. So I have to divide it by what, 1000 or by 100. So let me divide it by 100. Now when I divide it by 100, you will see that it gave me a less quantity. So now let's see the description. I will highlight everything and it automatically it will generate the flow, the statistic flow. So when I click that point, let me go back again. When I click this point, it will autofill it. It will autofill it. So let's make it 1000 and see. Now, if I make it 1000, it will give me a less number. But if I make it something like 10, I think it will increase. So I have to make it to 1000 for me to have a better amount, or 100 for me to have a better range. Okay, now good. So I want to autofill everything, and this is the statistics of the sales, and I believe this is a quick statistics of what was sell, maybe the price graph. So I don't know if you are finding this difficult. If you are not following with the way I explain it, you can raise up your hand and ask question. I hope uh, each and everyone understand this. So, Ginika,
Hello, sorry, sir. I don't understand. I don't know if you can actually explain. You said something that the rep represents something. I didn't really get that aspect.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now let me go back again for you to have the concept. So let me delete this. Okay, Ginika, for example, uh, your boss told you that we have entered the quarter, we have passed the quarter of the year, and you want to say some a quick analysis, like a quick statistics of the price. So let's see what goods did we sell at a particular, or what goods you guys sell at a particular time, maybe from January to June. So we want to see the range or the graphical representation. So for you not to go past this stress of creating graph, you can use rep to represent whatever you want to uh, represent. So, Ginika, do you understand the concept I'm trying to explain?
Yes, ma. Yes, sir. Sorry.
Okay, this is the concept. Now, we have to create something that we give us a quick analysis or quick graphical representation. Now, let me create it again for those who just join in. Now, so I'll use the rep function. The rep function is arrow ept, and I will use my bracket. Then I will select the pattern of which I want it. I can use any pattern. So I want to select the text or any pattern of or display I want it to be. Now I will select the particular display, which I use the straight line to give me the pattern. Then I'll separate it by comma. Now I need the number of times. The number of times I will select the price. I want to see the number of times of our price. Now I will divide it by 1,000, because if I leave it like that, 1,800 is a long uh, range. So I have to divide it by 1,000 so that it can simply give me a reduced range, okay? So that it will be well explained, well readable and uh, understandable, okay? Now I'll divide it by 100, sorry, 100, not 1,000, 100, depending on the numbers. So due to because of the 1,800, that's why I'm using 100 divide by the 1,800 to give me the representation. Now look at the representation. When I click here twice, it will give me the flow. So let me just expand this. Now, did you see the flow of every data, the range it's a particular price was sold? I hope you understand this now, Ginika.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so someone is raising his hand. Ayodele, is it Ayodele? Okay, let me see the person that is raising up his hand. Okay, Ayodele. Ayodele, you can ask your question. Ay,
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. I
good
feel like
evening.
what you just asked now has to do with tally. To represent your frequency in form of tally. So I
Yeah,
just want to ask: is it actually what you're trying to achieve here?
yes. It's still the same way as graphical flow. Hello. Okay, I think it's having network issue. So Jumbo, you can ask your question. Hello, Jumbo. Hello, Joy. Joy, you can ask your question.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. You can ask your question.
Good evening, everyone. Okay, so
Good
Mike,
evening.
you're working with. I noticed you're working on the price. So I wanted
Yeah,
to know the function you enter. Is it for the price? Are you using it to
I'm using the function. I'm using price because it's an integer number. I can also do it in text. Okay, okay. I can also do it in text. So let me see. Let me see if I can also show you example of text. Now, okay. Let me use a gigabyte. This RAM processor. Let me drop this. I think some of you are having a network issue. So let me use the uh, the RAM. I can use it for anything. Okay, I can represent anything. I can represent anything. So now I'm using the rep. Then I'll use the pattern or what I want it to look like. Okay, so let me click this. Now, since I'm using a text column, then I will have to choose the number of times I want it to be. Did you see the difference between the number, the integer column, and uh, the text column? Jumbo, Jumbo.
Yes, sir, I can see it.
Now,
Yes, sir.
when I click it, you see everything is now arranged, but it will not give me the flow. It will not give me what I need it to do because the everything are not in integer or digits. Did you see it? If I uh, if I auto feed it, if I auto feed it, it will not give me exactly what I want. Did you see it? It will not represent it very well. Hello? Okay.
Yes, sir, I can see it.
So can I move on now? Do you have any question? If anyone have question to ask, the person can raise up his hand and ask so that I can move on. So if you don't have any question, okay, Rukaya, you can ask your question.
Good evening. So I want to like ask, like the formula that you used. So is it like the equal to rep the first comma inside the bracket? We are going to enter what we want to use to represent that price, Abi.
Yes,
Or like what we want to use to represent the value that we want to talk about, right?
yes. So let me take it
Okay.
again.
So before we
Follow
now
me.
go, all right.
Follow me. Let me
All
take
right.
it again. So I want you to grab this concept. Now, for example, the manager told you to give me the price of what we have said to the graphical representation. For you not to stress yourself to go through the insert to create a chart, but we can use a function called rep. Rep. So rep is used to represent. Rep is used to represent. Now I will just use the rep, then I will click on the pattern I want it to represent it for me. I can choose any pattern. I can choose star. I can choose any text. So I want to use a straight line. and I will have to click I'll separate it by comma, and I'll have to click the number of times. This number of time, I have to click the particular cell I want it to be. Like the price, I want to make use of the price. So due to the price is 1,000, and it will give me a long range. So I want it to give me at a minimized sizes. So I have to divide it by 100. Now, when I divide it by 100, it will give me this pattern. Then, when I auto feed it, you see it the way it's now arranged. It gave me everything in a good arrangement and a good pattern. So, for example, I don't want it to be with the line, with this line. So I can change it now. I can change it to star. I can change it to star. It will be like this. I hope you see it. So I hope you understand, Rukaya. Hello, Rukaya. I hope you understand. So is everyone clear now? So, okay, let me move on. Now we have talked about rep function. So let's go to our today's topic, which is conditional formatting. Now, what do you understand by condition, and what do you understand by formatting? So I want to have an interactive class with you. So uh, let's say Ginika. Ginika, can you tell me what do you understand by condition?
Okay, good evening. What I understand by condition is you're trying to authorize, you're performing a function by using authority. I don't know how to place it. Mm.
Okay, good. So, for example, in our traffic jam, you see that they have different lights that signify uh, different processes. Maybe the green is go, the yellow is I think the yellow is I think stop or go wait, and the red is stop, right, in our traffic jam. Hello, in our traffic light, sorry, not traffic jam, in our traffic light. I hope you understand what I'm trying to explain. Our traffic light is an example of a condition. So that light signify every task you are supposed to perform at that particular time. At that particular time. So with that light, you can understand what you are supposed to do at that particular time. And also, condition can be like, if you are not okay with this, it can be a true or false statement. But in conditional formatting uses colors to speak some analysis of a particular column. Use, for example, when you have a low percentage of battery, you see your battery percent will have to turn to red. Maybe you have gotten to the extent of 15%. You see your battery automatically turns to red. Now that red automatically tell you that this is the condition of your present state, the condition of your present state. So your battery is low. So this is how conditional formatting in Excel works. Now, for example, we want to see the condition of our prices. Whether if our prices is high, or if our prices is low. Now, when we apply some conditional formatting, we use this column, conditional formatting. Now, most times we use a batch, the bar, data bar, and this data bar give us color gradient. Now, if you see, you see the condition or the flow. Did you see the flow of our prices and the way we represent it using the rep? Now, we can also use some other conditions like this using the color gradient. Now, in some of the organization, they make use of color scales, color scales. Now, for example, you see different color scales. Now, for example, your your manager told you that give me the analysis of the highest to the lowest using colors to represent them. Most times I can use this normal color formatting. So I'm coming, let me go back again. So I can use this color formatting, this normal color formatting, the color scale, and this speak a lot of, for my data, and it represents the data very well. So did you see that one 1800 is green, and you see 600 is kind of orange, it's not that fully orange, and 900 is yellow. So this color tell you the state of the price. Is it okay with the color, maybe the color is high in price, but the green signify that the color is high, but the red signify that the amount is very low, is very low. I hope you understand this concept I'm trying to explain. So I hope you understand. If you don't understand, you can raise up your hand so that we can sort it out. So is there anyone who does not understand what I explained? Okay, so we can move on, right? So now this color mostly used in representing data. Now we can see, let's see other pattern. Let's see other pattern, and let's see the color icons. Icon set, you can use icon to describe how your data is it low, is it high. This is some conditional formatting. So when we talk about formatting, just like the Microsoft Word, when we talk about formatting, it's talk about color, we talk about color, like changing text, format the colors and all. This really help in arrangement, okay? In arrangement, when we are arranging our data so that people will understand it very well. So I believe that is clear to you. Now we are going to also go further and also talked about length. Now we want to use our len function. The len function is known as length. The length help you to check a particular range of text, okay, a particular range of text. Now let's see the len. We are going to say equal to len, and len is used to check text. Now let's click our text we want to check for the range. Now let's see. You see, this is the range 14, a range of 14, a count of 14. Let's say count. Is this 14 is the number of let's say letters, the number of letters that uh, stands or stands for the South Islands islands land. So So let's see, let's count together. We have the south, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I believe you understand the length function. If you don't understand, you can raise up your hand so that we move further. Do we understand the length function? When we talk about the length function, do you understand it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Sorry.
So this is the length function. Now let's see if we can change it, and let's see this. Now this is 9. The grace, let's say grace 1, 2, 3. Let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the length. It talk about the length. So now we have see how we can make use of the length. Now let's see on how we can replace. Now we want to replace some certain um letters or alphabet. Now let's see what we can do to replace. What we can do to replace our letter or alphabet, or if we don't like the way our data looks like. So let's see how we can replace it. So we can use okay, let's see, fine. Now we'll come to, did you see the place I went to? I went to a place that looked like a microscope, that looked like search icon. So you click the replace. This replace help you to replace a certain uh, maybe setting a name. Okay, now let's change this. Let's change. Okay, I'm coming. Let's change this, or I'm coming. I'm coming. Let's change this. So click here, replace. Let's replace HP with. Now I selected the cell. Okay, let's replace it with Dell. Dell, then replace all. Now, did you see that all the data has been replaced using the replace function? You say all done. We made 11 replacements. I hope you are seeing the icon. Did you guys see what I did? Hello, did you see it? If you did
No,
not see it,
no, sir. No, I
okay.
did not. Sir, please do it again.
So let me share my full screen. So I know you will not see it because of the screen I was sharing. So let me share the entire screen. Okay, come in. Let me share my entire screen. Now I'm sharing my entire screen now. So we want to replace this del. We come here, define. Define help us to search, and also when we click on this drop down, it will help us to see some various tags or various command. Now we want to see the replace. Now we click on a particular cell on the brand, which is Dell. So we want to replace it. I replaced it with HP before, so let me go back again and let's look for Dell and replace it with HP back. Okay, now I can replace all by clicking it. Now did you see all of them has been replaced? Did you see 20 of them has been replaced? I hope you saw what I did.
Yes.
So
Yes, sir.
this is how you can replace millions of role or tax. So now let's look for a particular name. Let's look for a particular name. Let's look for a particular column. Let's come to this side. Let's find. Now let's find John. Let's see how many John we have. Okay, let's find all. Did you see? This is all the did you see 6 row? These 6 cells found. Now in 6 cells we have John. We have John, and these are the list of the cells and their names. Look at the values. I believe you can see it very well. This is John Mount, and this is John Garcia, and this is all the John here. I hope you see how we can find our data, or you search for large numbers of data. I hope that is clear to you. If it's not clear, I can go back again and we perform the task. I hope everyone is okay with it. I want your reaction. If
No, sir.
okay, you are not okay with it. Okay, now we want to find a particular name. We want to find a particular name on this data set. So now I'll just click the column. I want to find a name. So maybe your data is maybe your data is millions of data. So you can just click a particular cell and come to this drop down and search for find. Now you can decide to find anything you want to find. So let's find how many Nancy symptoms or Nancy did we have in this column. Let's look for Nancy. Nancy, let's find for Nancy in this column. Let's look for it. Now, did you see we have just two Nancy? Look at the surname, the sheet, and the book, and the values. We have Nancy, uh, Thompson, and West Nancy site. I hope we understand it.
Yes, sir.
So then we can perform. Let's talk about sorting. Let's talk about sorting. Sorting is used to sort data or group data by to give us some certain particular result, and also filter help us to filter our data. Maybe we want to see the lowest price, we want to see the lowest name, we want to see the highest name. So we can use filter. Now for us to use filter, we have to click a particular cell, then we click to let's come to data, we'll come to filter. And filter, you see every column have a drop down up button. Now you can filter from highest to lowest, you can sort from highest to lowest, and you can sort from lowest to highest. So this is how you can sort. And also let's filter just the lowest. How many people? Let's see how many people have 300. So now we can unclick here. We unclick here. Then when we unclick it and press OK, everything will be filtered out. These are all the persons, or these are all the brand with 300. Okay, with 300. And we can also filter for the people that has 450. Let's filter it, and these are all the people with 450. And we can also filter for like two or three um numbers. Let's say 450 and 300. We can see all the people with 450 and 300. This is how you can filter, and also you can make use of sort. So and so let me share my Excel file only. Okay. Now, so do we have any question? Do we have any question concerning what we were taught today? If you have any question, you can raise up your hand. Do we? Do we have any question? Okay, Hassan Taiwo.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Please, I want to ask about this filter and sorting because both of them seems they work. Their work is almost the same or somehow. I don't understand.
Their work are similar, but they are not the same.
Okay.
Now look at sorting. See, look at how sorting works. You sort from highest to lowest, and you are
Okay.
sorting all the data. Then when we talk about filter, maybe you want to search for a particular item, or we want to see a particular price. We don't want to see the rest. We use filter to filter out just that particular price.
Okay. Understood. Thank you, sir.
So is there anyone finding it difficult? Should I continue? So, okay, I think I should continue now. So let me, you can sort for multiple columns by like group by. So let me unfilter it. Then let's sort. Let's sort. So I have to sort this data by highlighting all our data. Then I'll sort it. Now I want to sort two columns. We can add sort more than two columns or three columns. Now let's sort the product, the brand, and their processors. Let me add on that level. You can add levels. So let me sort the processors. Let's see the processors, or let's see the price. Now we want to see the brand from A to Z. A to Z. We want to see the price from the lowest to the highest, or we can change it for largest to the smallest. Now let's change it for smallest to highest. Now let's sort it. Now look at how the data is being sorted. Look at it. Look at the brand. You see the brand is being sorted, and the price is being sorted. This is how you sort multiple columns. Multiple column. And when you are sorting, it will give you in order. In order. So did you see we have the difference between the sort and the filter? So I believe we understand this. And now let's see, we are going to see more of what we want to learn today. We have look out for the length, the find, the replace. Now let's see for duplicate. And okay, let me ask question. What do we understand by duplicate? So I want somebody to answer this. So okay, you can ask. You can answer, Joe.
Okay, to get a duplicate means to get a copy, an identical copy of maybe the original prototype or something.
Okay, now if we want to remove duplicate, what do we mean by removing the duplicate? And okay, you can answer, Queen. What do you understand by removing duplicate?
Perhaps maybe you've done a photo, an identical copy of the original one. So if you want to remove it, you have to delete that duplicate, I guess.
Okay, now good. It's almost the same, but uh, I want to explain my own and also give you more more knowledge on the word removing duplicate. Okay, for example, you, we have a lot of data that automatically duplicate itself, or maybe when they were imputing the data, most times some people impute their details twice or multiple times. So you can try to organize that data by removing duplicate. Now let's remove a duplicate. Let's remove duplicate in Excel and see how we can remove these duplicates we are talking about. Now let's see if there is duplicate. Now I have to highlight everything here. Highlight everything here. I'm highlighting the data. Then go to this tab. Did you see remove duplicate? Remove duplicate. Now delete duplicates from a sheet. You can pick the particular column we want to remove duplicate. Now we want to remove duplicate in all this data. Excel make it easier for us to access millions of data and perform some tasks on our data. So we want to remove duplicate for all data that has a duplicate. So I want to remove it now. I'm coming. So let me share my screen back. So you are not seeing my screen. Let me share it back. Okay. Let me share the entire screen. Now let's go back now to duplicate. Now I have to highlight all the data. Then I come to remove duplicate. Remove duplicate help you to remove a large number of duplicates in that table or in that column. So I selected all the columns. So now I'm removing my duplicates. So these are all the columns. Now, when I remove the duplicate, you will see how many was altered. Did you see one duplicate? One duplicate. We in this data we only have one duplicate because I selected all the data. So meaning that some rows came out twice, or one column or one row came out twice. So did you see one duplicate has been found and removed? Now we have 101 unique value. So I have successfully removed our duplicate. So this is how to make use of the remove duplicate, and I believe we understand how we remove the duplicate. So this is not new to us any longer, and we now uh, we are now familiar with this. And also, I want to talk about we want to talk about data type. Data type. Now we can change every columns to their respective data type. So I want to ask this question. I want to ask questions. So let me share my my Excel only, so I don't need this. So I want to ask question. Okay. Now, who can tell me what you understand by data type? I need someone who have not answered before to at least respond to my question. Who can tell me what do they on or what do you understand by data type? Hello.
Hi.
What do you understand by removing or creating data type in a particular column? What is data type? What do we understand by data type? I want this class to be interactive. Hello.
I don't know anything about data type.
Okay. Okay. Let me explain now. So the word data type, for example, remember watch out on this data. We have this data set. Watch out on this data set. Okay, Taiwo, you want to speak? Taiwo, okay. Watch out on this data set. You find out that we have a column where there is dates. We have a column where there is a text, and we have a column where there is digits, and we have a column where we have specific numbers. We have numbers, the price. Okay, now each column speak about a particular data type. Each columns talk about a particular data type. So now let's see what I mean by data type. So this column price have to talk about currency. So when we come here, you see on the home bar, you see here we have different data type. We have the general automatically allocates data type for the columns. Now we have the someone want to ask question.
Sir, please, I'm not seeing your screen.
You're not seeing my screen. Can anyone see my screen?
I can't see your screen, sir.
I can see your screen.
I can see your screen, sir.
Okay. So I think you have to check on your network. Okay. So now, so now this price speak about a particular data type, because we are talking about price. We are talking about currency. When we talk about city, we are talking about I think a text or a text data type or a string data type. Now, when we talk about dates, we are talking about a date data type. So we only have like three, I think, three data type. So we only have three data type here. Now let's see this. Now we can change this particular column to currency, and we click on currency. We can change the type of currency, whether it's English, uh, English euro, or euro, or dollar. We can change it to any statistical format. You can add different currency we want to add. Now we can remove our maybe in Nigeria we have the naira and kobo. We can remove the kobo or the decimal. We can remove it. We have successfully removed the decimal value. This is how we have the currency. Automatically, when I click this rule here, it will become accounting, which is dollar. Let's say currency. This talks about currency. Now let's come to dates. I can change this date to the normal date, and this is it. I'll come to the short date and long date. Do you have different type of dates? When I click it, automatically it becomes the date. When I click it to the long date, automatically it will give me the uh, the particular year or the particular uh, month. So this is how we can change it, our data type. I hope you understand the data type. If you don't understand the type, let me explain it better for you guys. So I hope everyone understand what I explained. Hello?
I don't because I was not seeing your screen, but I can see your screen now.
Okay. Now, okay, what did you hear from me, and what do you feel that we are doing?
You were talking about data type, the kind of data type you want. You talk about the dates, you highlight the particular data type you want. You want to, I
Okay,
think
good.
something like that.
Good. Okay. Now, let me go back again. This is how our data looks like at the beginning of this class. So I'm talking about data type. When you check here, you see we have the numbers. This has to do with the data type. Now each column speak about particular data type. This is a string data type, a string data type. This is a price data type that has to do with currency, and this is date data type. So most times, your columns speak a lot for you. When you want to move, for example, you want to move this data to MySQL, you have to specify their data type. Now, this is how we specify data type. We highlight all the columns, then we choose the particular data type. You see, we have the price, which is the currency. We have the accounting. Now, I can choose the dollar. Automatically, we have dollar. Uh, I can change it to accounting. We have the euro. I can change it to accounting, which can change it to dollar. You can add any currency. When we talk about accounting, you can perform any currency type depending on your country. So now we want to remove the decimal points. Now we can use this to remove the decimal points. Now let's remove it. Now this is our price. When we click on a particular cell, you see that it has already been changed to uh, accounting. Now let's come to the date. Now we can change the date to different formats of dates. We have the long date, the short date, and the long date and the short date. So let's see the short date. This is the short date, and let's change it to the long date. And this long date give us the month, the day, and the year. The month, the day, and the year. Okay, so this is the month, the day, and the year. Now we can arrange it by formatting the text. This is how I arrange it. It's arranged to the right or the left. So I hope you understand. So the person who asked the question, I hope she understand. So now, and Emmanuel, are you in class? Emmanuel, hello, Emmanuel. Okay, I think Emmanuel is not answering. Emmanuel, hello, Emmanuel, are you in class?